Hello Aries, welcome to your February 2019 reading. Thank you for joining me. This is for Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Let's take a look at your oracle cards. From Le Vampire you've pulled the card of Transmission. Now this card speaks about the influence and impact, really. The message that this is about is a message of influence of others, who we connect with, who we are with. And really the energy that I pick up around this is not being able to move yourself away from a person, because doing so somehow causes or has the potential to create difficulties or challenges in your life. So it seems like you're going to, well, the energy around you is that you're having to share some kind of negative experience rather than part from, I get it, as a person, due to some kind of negative impact. Now, from Witch's Wisdom, you pulled the card of cloak or concealment. So it seems to be something that is being kept hidden. The card speaks about fear of persecution from, well, I think it's possibly this person may somehow be holding some kind of negative energy around you, at which you feel a fear of being revealed. I get that you want to keep this hidden. Now, as your overall energy, you have from the Osho Zen the card of possibilities. Now, this is akin to the Two of Wands in traditional tarot. So as your overall energy, it's freedom, it's release, it's being free of this. But I can't help but think that for some reason, you or someone that you're involved with here, Aries, this may not be you, it could be someone around you, is unable to free themselves from a situation because of fear of persecution of some kind. So we'll see where this goes. It's some really interesting energy, Aries, for you. I'm going to leave this as the overall energy. And for you, I'm using the Tarot de la Nuit for your energy. And for the person that you're dealing with here, Aries, I'm using the Crystal Visions Tarot. So let's get started with you. I've already meditated on your energy, so I want to get started and see, Aries, what your energy is as it relates to this situation and what you've brought to it in the past. So what have you brought to this situation in the past here, Aries? The Ten of Cups. Okay, the possibility for, well, I think, you know, what I'm getting around this, Aries, is that what you came into this situation with, there was, I have a feeling there was something that you were already quite happy with. It may have been a family situation, a marriage. In any event, I feel that when you entered into this situation, you already had happiness around you, which is interesting. Now, for the other person and what they came into this situation with in the past, let's take a look. What is this situation? What has this person brought to this? And we have the Hierophant in reverse. So I think that this is some kind of non-traditional kind of person. I get that their lifestyle may be quite different than yours. It seemed to be part of the attraction, though, was this kind of, I want to say, non-conformist person. It wasn't something that you were used to. I feel like this energy around this person is some kind of alternative lifestyle or alternative way of thinking, or an alternative way of dealing with relationships. And this is what they came into it with. Interesting. Let's take a look and see where you currently stand with this situation here. Aries, where does Aries currently stand with this? Where does Aries currently stand with this situation? Okay, now you have the Hierophant in the upright. So it seems to me like for you're more about tradition, structure. You're the more traditional person here. Now you may hold a position, you may be for some it is a card of a teacher, a spiritual mentor. It's a card of higher education as well, higher learning. But for you, I get it more as a sense of your current energy is one of wanting tradition, structure in your life, being more focused on things that are more about conforming to rules and tradition rather than being rebellious. I think this person brought some kind of rebellious nature out of you in the past. Now their current energy of this other person that you've been dealing with here, Aries, current energy of the person that you've been dealing with. Let's take a look. Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay. So with this one, it seems like there is something that is not being taken advantage of here, or something that is I get like the bloom is off the rose, or all that glitters is not gold. There is a loss of enthusiasm, a loss of passion as well. I don't know. I get an energy around this as there's something dying. It's the spark is dying, or whatever this was that was non-traditional in the past is dying. Now, when it comes to the future and where you hope to stand with this situation in the future, let's have a look. Where does this fire sign hope to stand in the future with this situation? Okay, Angel of the Night. Now this is a card that is it's only in this Tarot de la Nuit. It's not in any other kind of tarot deck. It's unique to this deck. And what it means is it's that dark night of the soul. So with this one, I feel like this has brought about darkness into your life, or certainly a fear of it. I feel it's more a fear of darkness, fear of going through some very difficult times, struggles. I can't help but think that you're kind of stuck in something here that you want to release yourself from, because for you, I think that you're starting to see that this wasn't all it's cracked up to be, and you're starting to look at things more traditionally. And the trouble is, though, I get the sense that this has capacity to bring about pain in your life in some way. Now let's have a look at the other person, where they hope to stand with this in the future. Where does this other person hope to stand? Five of Swords. Yeah, I get that this person is some kind of revenge fantasies, or even maybe not even a fantasy. It could be something that they are wanting to cause. I get it as causing destruction, causing pain, but meaning to do so. I think that you may, unfortunately, here, Aries, either you or someone around you has gotten themselves involved with someone who is not your usual type. But I think that they're quite non-traditional, and I get the energy that it's dying, this relationship is dying, but now there's this fear around you of this person causing or inflicting some kind of pain, but doing so intentionally with that Five of Swords. It's about causing intentional pain. Not good energy here, Aries. Let's take a look and see how you're viewing this person. How is Aries viewing this person? Okay. Three of Wands. There's that energy again of I think you are viewing this person as kind of, I get it as almost waiting, actively waiting for their ships to come in. I think you're viewing this person as wanting more than what you are willing to provide, and they seem to be waiting for something to come to them. I get it as waiting around, waiting for news, waiting for news of success in some way. Let's take a look and see how they're viewing you here, Aries. How's this other person viewing Aries? How is this other person viewing Aries? Four of Swords. Okay. They may view you as someone who's taking a break. It seems like they're viewing you as someone who's maybe stepped away from this relationship, but they seem to be waiting for you to make some kind of move towards them. I get this as Four of Swords here as viewing you as someone who has, well, it's almost an energy here of having to sleep on something. Maybe this person is waiting on you to come forward with some kind of news or offer. Now, when it comes to your doubts and fears, Aries, let's take a look. Doubts and fears for Aries. What are the doubts and fears here for Aries? Okay, all right. I've got quite a lot of cards here. So I'll take two of them, and the other one I will leave as the clarifier for part two. Now we have the Hanged Man and Judgment in reverse as your fears. I think you're fearing some kind of decision being made here that's going to cause some kind of upset in your life. And with the Hanged Man, I think you're afraid of taking any kind of action. I think you're afraid of taking any kind of action here. You're just kind of stuck in a situation here. It was a bad judgment, and I think you view that now. Getting involved with this person was a bad judgment. But it seems like you're there now, and it's difficult to move away from, because it seems like this person has the capacity and the will. It seems like they want to do. If they don't get their way, it seems like they're going to cause some kind of intentional hurt. Now, the doubts and fears for the other person. Doubts and fears for the person that Aries is dealing with. Doubts and fears for the person that, okay. Three of Swords, well, they're fearing the end of this relationship, a breakup, an ending. Let's take a look at your challenge. Challenge for Aries, okay. Ace of Cups, well, your challenge here, I think, is to look at something new. I don't feel it's renewal or anything like that. It might be renewal with someone else from the past, but I don't think it's renewal with this person. I think the challenge here is to look at other opportunities for love, because it doesn't seem like this one is the right one for you. Now, the challenge for the other person, let's take a look. Challenge, justice. Yeah, they seem to want justice. They seem to feel like there is something that you need to be accountable for. They may be coming back to you here, unfortunately, Aries, after you've broken up with this person. I think you're now focused on a more traditional route, and whatever that means to you, it may mean going back to something traditional, or you may be focused on an institution here where you're needing to follow rules or traditions, a workplace perhaps. But this person, I think you're communicating that you want to get out of this, but I have a feeling that this person is wanting some kind of revenge. They want things to be put right in their viewpoint, but the thing is, as they're challenged with the Justice card, they are not the type of person who looks at this from a fair and balanced perspective. Now, when it comes to the potential outcome, let's take a sneak peek and then we'll go to part 2. Lots to clarify in part 2, so I hope that you join me there. The link will be below in the descriptions box, Aries. The outcome for you, we have the 3 of Swords. What is the potential outcome here for Aries? For this fire sign, what is the potential outcome for this fire sign? We have the High Priestess. Yeah, I think this was an infatuation, something that's you wanting to end. I think that it was exciting, but it's now kind of dying. Yeah, and with the 2 of Swords, I think you're having to make a decision here, but the problem is you seem to be fearing persecution of some kind. Persecution possibly from this person, revenge of some kind, something that they have the capacity to cause challenges or difficulties in your life as a result of becoming involved with them, unfortunately. Let's take a look at the outcome for the other person. The outcome for the person that Aries is dealing with. Let's take a look. We have the King of Swords in reverse. This could be male or female, an air sign. They're in the reverse, so they're not happy at all. There is ruthless, calculated. Let's see, what is the outcome here? Oh, that one's fallen. Let's see. We have the 3 of Cups in reverse. Okay. This may have been a third-party situation. You may already be with someone here, Aries. If not, then this person, if this is not a third-party situation, then this person seems to be upset that they're not getting what they want. There's unhappiness around this person, and with the King of Swords in reverse, an air sign in reverse is a very formidable opponent. They can be very cruel, very manipulative, reckless, ruthless in their undertakings. Let's get one more card here. And we have the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, it seems to be here in the workplace. It's in the workplace, I think, this. Or it has been. Yeah. With that 8 of Pentacles, I feel it's been something that, I don't know, I think that you may have been helping this person in some way, or something to do with in the workplace, perhaps helping them with some kind of project. But in any event, they're feeling let down by this, and now there is this energy around them of wanting to get back at you, possibly by bringing something out into the open here that's going to create challenges in your life, especially if it relates to a workplace. Aries, not great energy. So I'm going to continue this in part 2. I hope that you join me there if this is resonating. I actually hope that it's not resonating, but if it is, please join me there. The link will be below in the descriptions box. We'll be clarifying all of these cards. We'll go deeper and see what we can do about this situation, really. We'll see what can be done. And I hope to see you there. If not, then I wish you all the best with this, Aries. Thank you very much for watching the video, and I will see you again very soon for the mid-Februaries. Bye for now, Aries.